What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Chainsaw Man, episode 12. Last episode of the first season. So I'll be all caught up with, well, if you're anime only, I'll be all caught up. We'll wait till the end of the episode to kind of give our initial thoughts on the show, the series, rankings, as far as how I felt it went with the season 1. I'm going to assume the Gun Devil doesn't get defeated, or we even see him at the end of this episode, so I'm guessing that's going to kind of be the overarching villain for a while. At least on face value, we still don't know what Makima is up to. Is she like the overarching villain, and the people that she reports to, is she an opposing force against? Like, she's working, trying to backstab them in the back and they don't know it? Are they working together on something? I don't know what it is. It's kind of hard to kind of see what she's up to. Because at this moment, we still don't know if it's for the better of humanity. Is it just for her interest? Is it just for their interest, the one she answers to? It's a very tricky thing. Because we had it last episode where the guy was pressing her ass of like, you know, you let those people die. You knew this was happening. She's like, well, I got shot too, bitch. And it's like, I'm gonna let it slide if it's for the betterment of humanity, but if it's not, and that's what I'm saying, I don't know if what she's doing is for the betterment of humanity, just for the better of her, because are we doing, it's kind of tough to see, because you know the classic anime, classic like comic book, you know, hero movie type thing of where you don't sacrifice one life, just you save all lives, like no life is less significant than the other type thing. Of where, you know, let's say somebody randomly like threatened the United States, like, hey, we're gonna drop nukes on the United States. Everybody, the millions of people will die. All you have to do is sacrifice this one person, and they give us a name of one person. A good amount of people are going to be like, yes, you know, sacrifice that person, especially if you have no connection to that person, but it'd be different if you had a connection to that person. But when you get presented with something like that, typically in an anime or movie scenario, comic book type thing, they find a way and choose to defeat the threat and save one person, even if it's one person. And in this instance, I don't know what she's working for or towards. Is she working for humanity and thinks it's okay to sacrifice one or a couple lives if it means the betterment of all of humanity? Some would say, though, you don't sacrifice any and figure out a way to do it without. I don't know. So we got her whole storyline, the Gun Devil storyline as well, and then the intricacies of the devils and the contracts, and how are they able to capture them and contain. It's a whole lot of moving things, but we'll see. See what we got. Getting hit by our own ghost devil, man. Well, not by our own, but by hers. Remember, I thought that's who she was summoning the last chapter, last episode. Don't smoke those cigarettes, man. Don't do it. Once you start, it's over. How many people do you think have ever said that? This is the one and only time I'll ever smoke. I'm a chronic smoker for 60 years. Oh. That was quick. But you're ready to grow up and develop an addiction. Correct. A strong, crippling addiction. Wait, what the hell happened? Did he just defeat her off screen? Eh? Nani? I don't like this girl. I think she thinks she's hot shit. Same reason I don't like Makima. I don't like any characters that don't get pressed. Where the hell did you get that cigarette from? Eh? Is it really just like offering us a cigarette? That's so... Huh? How did... Even if that was from the original... The person that had the contract with that ghost or that devil before, why is that devil offering it to? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Oh wow, he has no fear. Man has no fear. We're just gonna get rid of it? What was it? What was that? You're giving me an epileptic stroke. Stop doing that. Oh god. Okay. Easy enough. I don't get why it was offering us that cigarette though. Because it made a contract with her, so it's doing her bidding, no? I don't know. I don't know. You better pull out that giant snake real quick. I'm coming for your ass too. Eh? Yeah, I don't know why that devil looked like it was like helping us, but you... Oh. The girl's on her ass! Yes! On her ass! Call that snake one more time. Holy shit, where did her little ass even come from? Yeah, she needs the money for her family. Yeah. Damn, where did her little ass even come from? Holy shit. I was hoping she would have gotten them last time. That would have been too easy. Why does she just have a dead hand? Oh. Ugh. Hey, God. She's eating like a zombie flesh. I guess. She said meat is meat, I guess. Oh. Well, clear it. Of course. I entrust my back to you. And... I mean, it's a start. She isn't running, but we know she doesn't run when she feels she can mentally handle it. I feel like she's been underpowered. No pun intended with her name. I feel like she's been underpowered here. But they've chosen to like make her run from things, and I feel like they're depowering her blood ability personally. But I don't know if since it's like a fiend and it's confined in a human body, she can't get the full effect of it or what? I don't know. Oh shit. Let's have a chat. Last time you shot and killed my friends off rip. Nah, bro, keep your hand on that trigger. I'd even start priming it, because you know sometimes the first one doesn't go. Oh, he doesn't know that. He thinks we just did it just to do it. No. Well. No, we're good. Correct. Nah. Didn't you just say you turn yourself in? Now you want me to let you kill me? Nah, pull it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, they're about to run it back. Don't we have backup on the outside, though? We have troops out there, no? And by the way, I'm taking the chainsaw over the blades every day, all day. He might be a little more skilled with what he's able to do with his body and shit in training, but if we're coming down just to the bare foundation of it, give me the chainsaws. And that was interesting too. He took a fake hand off. Because I guess every time we've seen Denji do it, he like turns into it. So does he not even have the use of real limbs? Because he took it. But then we see his hand actually with the blade. So what was the point of the fake hand? I don't know. Okay, well, we had backup. Now we've just been taken miles away. So looks like it's going to be 1v1. Nothing really. Trying to. You know. Living life. Dang, we really have no backup. Maybe he doesn't either, though. But we don't know where he's. We don't know what they've got set up, and I don't know. For all I know, we get off this train and the actual gun devil's at the end of it. Then we're really screwed. They're moving. His shoes are definitely not tight enough, I'll tell you that. Uh-oh. I was about to say, I'm sure there's people in there. Emergency stop. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. He's got us beat on just like pure speed. Oh god. Protector. Get out of there, woman. God damn. Lost an arm because of you. Yeah, he's got some like just blink shit that we just can't keep up with speed-wise. Right? Like, how do we deal with that shit? Because we haven't been able to yet. Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't think that has anything to do with like his sword ability. Like he's trained that. Fluff your granddad. For real, for real. As I Piccolo sprout new arms. Well, he's gonna speed blitz you again. Yep. Well, how did that one go? Tell me we didn't just get like swiped from the waist down or some shit. Oh! I want to see him handle this himself, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So.
丁寧に頭狙ってくれてよ。あんがとなバー
Oh. Oh.
ジジイに教わらなかったか。獣が狩人の言葉信じるなってな。
I didn't even see when or how that happened. It's so wild because like it's an animated thing. They do it all the time. That dude's been sliced in half, so everything organ-wise and everything has already been destroyed. It's just the delay for the dramatic effect. He wouldn't be able to speak or still be held together. But he has a full conversation, like his brain hasn't just been split. Then he splits open. Interesting.
目が覚めたか。やっぱあんた俺と同じなんだな。てめえの手の刀抜いたらさ、真っ二つの体もくっついたぜ。
殺してぶっ殺してやら。
負け犬の声はでけえな。
Did you call anybody?
警
Like,
察がてめえを迎え来るまでここでじーっと待ってなきゃなんだけどよ。俺はいろいろ納得できないんだよね。
cut his limbs off.
てめえは
Just for the
姫の
fuck of
先
it.
輩を殺した。
Yeah, he did.
面のいい美人がてめえのせいで世界から一人減ったんだ。なのにてめえは反省もせず一生刑務所暮らし。
This seems way too easy.
それじゃ俺がすっきり
Like the guy's just gonna get scooped up and that's it.
お前には何もできねえだろう。公安の犬うざ
So
い。
what does that make him then? Gun Devil's lapdog or? Eh?
今から大会を開く。大会？あ、いいとこに来たな。
That's easy.
こちら4課早川。時計館前線路内にて拘束済みの目標を発見。応援求む。
Okay, we have some backup.
先輩も参加するか？最強の大会によ。お前は何を言ってんだ？こいつは姫の先輩を弾で撃った。だからこいつも弾を撃たれるべきだろ。
Yes, he won't die.
だから大会を開く。お互いにこいつの金玉を蹴っていって。
Nut
警
shots.
察が来るまでに一番でけえ悲鳴を出させたやつの勝ち。
Is he
正気かお前。
is he down for that or no?
あ？
He gets to keep his life.
俺たちの仕事はこいつを捕まえることだ。いたぶって嘘を晴らすことじゃない。
Eh, bluff him.
そんなことしたって姫の先輩は喜ばない。
I think Himeno would have been down for that. Low key, no bullshit.
そう。
In my opinion, given the limited time we've seen with her personality. Well, I think he got off easy, to tell you the truth. Him and the girl, Snake Girl, got off easy.
ああ。勝ったら何くれんだ？そりゃもちろんこいつの玉金や。
Oi, oi. Okay, so how? So, oh, we only have a couple minutes. I'm curious because like this went pretty quick and pretty easy. Like nobody really had to go through much here. We didn't lose anything. Like this was a complete 100% success, and nobody from our side died. Like 100% success rate here. Both captured. So I'm curious how they choose to end this episode with here. Is it like a Makima end? Do we get to see the Gun Devil end? I'm very curious. They give it that metal bat.
天国まで聞こえるか？
That metal bat sound. That T-ball sound.
俺たちから安泰のレクイエムが。
We're not pulling in the Hunter x Hunter reference. Okay, we'll pretend like that didn't happen.
沢渡茜という元民間のデビルハンターが発端でした。彼女が銃の悪魔と契約し、 銃をヤクザに流しました。
She talking to the higher
対価
ups?
として沢渡はチェーンソーの悪魔の心臓を
えー
そうです。
それでなぜ沢渡はチェンソーの悪魔の心臓を欲しがった？
それが聞き出す前に
自殺。
銃の悪魔との契約で自動的に自殺した。
Wow.
今回の事件でビル内から銃の悪魔の肉片を 1.4 キロ押収。
Wow.
我々公安が持っている5キロの肉片と合わせた結果、ついに肉片が本体に向かって動きました。
Ooh.
ついに
Okay, they have enough that
ど
the
こに向かって動いた？
We'll watch this ending here. I'm gonna have to cut out this song though. Actually, I mean, is this just like an end cutscene, or are we actually getting something here? Okay, it's just the three of them. Okay, that's what I was hoping for right here. She's not the gun devil, is she? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the way they said, "Oh, where's it moving toward?" Zooms in on her with a smirk. Gonna smoke that cigarette? You don't have to. It's never too late to quit. That goes for you too out there, kids. Put them damn cigarette, vape pen, jewel pen bullshit down. Heard it from me. Is that even a regular cigarette? You don't even know like what that could have become after being in devil possession. I don't like the way this is ending. Like, is this really just gonna end with him doing this, or is some dramatic shit about to happen? Like, are we good to go here, or is something catastrophic about to happen? And there's 2 minutes left. Anything could happen. Unless they just wanted to flex their animation skills. Which they've been known to do. This was the opening of episode 1. Nani? Okay, it looks like Denji. Okay, Kid Denji.
いつも見る夢だ。いつも見て。いつも忘れる夢。
デンジ。
Oh.
落ちた。落ちた。出てこいよ。夢の中くらい撫でさせてくれ。
デンジ。絶対に開けちゃダメだ。
What? Huh? Okay, that looks like a girl.
デンジ君はさ、田舎のネズミと都会のネズミ、どっちがいい？
What? Did I just witness for the last 90 seconds? I was trying to... Was there something on that door? Hold on. They just want to go like abstract off script here for the last 3 minutes.
田舎のネズミと都会のネズミどっちがいい？
It's just a regular coffee shop door. Huh. I'm not quite sure, but I guess we'll take it, right? I'm very, very curious. I want to try to get the good shot here. So he had it like coming out of his leg. Yeah, right there it was. So at least we leveled up there. Forgot we did get some training in. We did get some good training in. Alright, so that's the end of Season 1 of Chainsaw Man. Let's try to rattle off some thoughts from the episode before we start diving into questions, comments, concerns. I felt like that went extremely well and easy. I kind of wanted more of that girl's character. Did I read that correctly? That she used to be a devil hunter, public safety person? Is that what Makima said? I'm pretty sure I can go back and look at it, but you guys can just let me know as well. I kind of wanted more from her character. Maybe we would have seen... I mean, she got captured, but maybe we could have seen flashbacks of her interacting with the Gun Devil or something. I don't know. She's captured. Not only... I mean, she's dead. She's dead, so... Makima was saying it might have been something with the Gun Devil contract. Like, if she ever gets captured or something like that, maybe it just instantly comes out and kills her, which happened. So the only other person worth the damn that might have any information is the Katana man. So... I kind of wanted more from that female character. I'm not gonna lie to you. She really didn't even say much. She was on screen for what, 3 episodes? Said snake a couple times, lost a couple fingernails, and that was it. And only because of the way she was introduced and just how busted that snake was, that I was like, holy shit, I'd like to see more or like learn more and all that. But she's done, so that's a wrap. He's captured as well. Like I said, I mean, I'll take the chainsaw over the swords any day. But that, like, operation went, like, I don't even think we needed everything we put in there. Honestly, we might have overkilled it. And we got introduced to all those new, are we calling them fiends? Or aren't those just exactly, I actually can't remember. Did I ask that last episode? Are those all fiends? Or are they full hybrids like Denji is, by the way? Some of them have the characteristics that they walk around with, like, kind of like Power does. Like, she has the horns, the angel one has the halo and the wings. But like Shark Boy, didn't he fully transform? I don't know, I actually didn't think about that when they got introduced. I was just thinking of like, oh, we got introduced to these new devils. I didn't remember if they were under the fiend category or they were just straight up hybrids. Regardless, we got introduced to a handful of them. And honestly, the most eyebrow-raising moment of the episode was the Makima stuff. Again, as always. It looks like they've collected enough devil's fruit. They've connected enough Gun Devil chunks that it's starting to gravitate towards the actual body itself. I'm assuming the pieces that they had were so small that they couldn't move or they weren't able to tell anything, but now that they've got a decent chunk of it. And I don't even know how that really works. Because, so we're not saying he's making contract with all these people, he's just giving them a piece of himself, which boosts them. So it's not a contract, it's just like, here, take this. But then what does he gain out of that? Because you know, the person that he's given that chunk to, or the devil he's given that bullet to, or the fragments to, or whatever, they're getting boosted, but what does he get out of it? Other than possibly weakening himself? I don't know. Regardless, they say they've got enough of it to juice. They got enough of it that it's forming towards the actual main body. And of course, he asks, "Oh, where's it heading towards?" They zoom in on her ass and she smirks. Like, is it her? I don't know if it's too outlandish to say it's her, but the way that they framed that made it seem like it wasn't. Who knows? Right now I'm gonna say that it's not, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it is, just because I don't know what her agenda is. Again, the person she's talking to there, is she servant to them? Is she fully follow, like, I don't know if she just is aligning with herself truly, or maybe she's aligning with someone that has nothing to do with anything. Like, she reports to these people. Are they all on the same wavelength? Like, they want to achieve the same goal? Like, she is loyal, truthful, and everything to the person or the people that she was just reporting to? Is she not, and just tells them one thing and then serves her own self-interest? Or option 3, she's not, lies to them, and serves her self-interest plus somebody else, something else, some other devil. I don't know. There's 3 options. She just fully is loyal to the higher-ups, and she doesn't tell anybody anything because it's confidential, and she's like for humanity, and it's for the greater good, and you know, you don't need to ask anymore. She's lying to the higher-ups and is serving her own self, whatever her own self is. Or she's lying to the higher-ups and serving herself plus another third party that we haven't seen. Those are a lot of questions going into season 2, as well as just seeing the Gun Devil, just kind of getting more from that. It's just an interesting devil relationship contract thing, how they're able to capture them. Like, do they even exist in this plane to be captured? I don't know where it is they spawn from, where it is they come from. Like, are they always? So you're telling me, because if you're saying that they're always in this plane, then okay, I could understand how they could be captured, because they can't physically slip into another dimension or space. Then the thing is, like, how do you also capture some of them? I guess the future devil, some of them might not kind of have the broken abilities to just flex and bust out. Like, how do you capture that snake? You need a pretty big holding cell, and how does it just not devour said jail if it wanted to escape? Good question. We'll kind of see what happens with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. I don't feel a crazy connection to any of the characters. And it just wasn't written like that. None of the characters were really written like that anyway, in my opinion, especially for the first, like, 5 or so episodes. You know, it's pretty much cut and dry what his motivations are and his backstory. We've seen Powers as well. Honestly, I would say Himeno, the girl's name and how you pronounce it. I probably felt the most impact from hers backstory and death and everything, to be honest. As far as like an emotional connection, there wasn't really anything like that, but I feel like also the story isn't written to be that. Very slapstick, like just haha, that's a knee slapper, haha, giggle giggle. But when they do decide to like flip the switch and get a little serious, it does turn out pretty well. Like I said, I think that stretch of 8, 9, 10, the best episodes of the season. Before that, it was just an okay watch to me. I feel like it really picked up there a little bit. And I feel like there's material there that could draw me in more. But I don't know kind of what lane the story is going to stay in. 1 minute you kind of get this crazy, like, no one's allowed to see her abilities. She reports to the higher ups. What is she really doing? The Gun Devil's doing this. What does it mean to make a contract? Holy shit, you can have a contract with multiple devils. We capture devils, all this kind of thing. And then the same episodes we flip around and start like kicking people in the nuts and throwing up in people's mouths and talking about boobs for 3 episodes straight type things. I don't know like where they're trying to go with the tone of things, or maybe that's just what it's just all of it encompassing at one. I would need to see more, like more seasons and stuff. So I don't know if there's been a confirmed season 2. I'm sure there will be, just because of how crazy I saw the buzz of it. I don't see how there wouldn't be a season 2. As far as when that's being announced or anything, I have no idea. I'm sure you guys will kind of keep me updated and in the loop on all that. But coming down to it, with the end of season 1, if I had to give it a ranking of just first watch season, just fresh off the bat, somewhere between a solid 7. I was gonna say somewhere between like a 6.8 and a 7.2. It definitely had its funny moments, and when it decided to turn up, it turned up. But it was also kind of all over the place at moments, as far as like, I don't know what tone we're trying to set here. So that was kind of like head scratching there a little bit, and I would have liked to have gotten a little more. But these are also things that I wanted and expected. So if the anime just chooses to never go that route, then I can get a better understanding of like, oh, you know, it was never trying to be that serious or never trying to be that. But I would have liked to dive in more to the contracts and how they're able to capture and hold, and you know, all those type of things. And the Makima stuff is a big setup, so I can't really ask too many questions on that. They know what they're doing with that. As far as like painting her a certain way, so we'll just kind of have to wait on that. But I would say after the season 1, solid 7. Could convince you could, if you explain some stuff to me, because there's a lot of things I miss, again, especially with this being Patreon only. I won't get the couple hundred views to where people are going to be able to explain things more, because a lot of people on Patreon, which is fine, I mean, you do what you do, it's just an early access watch, and they're fine with a watch. They're not there to deep dive explain. So usually when more people see it, I'll get more explanations on things. So maybe after you guys see this, so this episode 12 is being recorded on March 10th. I have no idea when you'll see this on YouTube. Probably sometime in mid to late April. If not, maybe even in May, who knows. But by that time, maybe you guys will explain things and I'll get like an aha moment. I could be nudged up to like a 7.5. But yeah, solid 7, 7.2. Leave it there. Appreciate it, everybody. Drop a subscribe as always.